Hey, this is Dr. Ray. Welcome to Thursday's message on antibodies, your immune system, everything you need to know. The first thing I want to tell you is that God created your body in such an amazing way. He created your body with the ability to make antibodies that are able to fight off microbes, which means viruses and bacteria and funguses and parasites. But there are certain things that will strengthen what's called your immune system, which makes these antibodies. And there are certain things that weaken your immune system. And you've heard me speak about this in the past. We have research studies that show that when your C1 bone is in alignment, that your body's going to make the right antibodies to be able to fight off things that you're being exposed to, whether it's viruses or bacteria. You've heard me talk about how certain supplementations like zinc and vitamin A and quercetin are important to take. You've also heard me talk about eating and how that plays a major role in the body's ability to function right, and the immune system and your body's ability to make antibodies are based on taking in more nutrient-rich foods and vegetables rather than things that are high in sugar, which will kill your immune system. But today I want to talk about something that we may have not heard before, which is the role our thinking plays in our immune system. And I wanted to quote some scriptures for you because in Proverbs 23:7 it says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." But I wanted to continue because one of the things that caught my mind was Proverbs 4:23, and here's what it says. It says, "Guard your heart and mind above all else, because out of it come all the trouble of life." So I want to tell you that what comes into your eyes and your ears, as well as what comes out of your mouth, creates to affect a fight or flight response in your body if it's negative. And what that means, sometimes we get too caught up in the news. We get too caught up in the current state of affairs. And so it puts our body in a fight or flight response, and all of a sudden we're weakening our immunity. Be very mindful of this. Because as it says in Philippians 4:8, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or worthy of praise, think about these things, speak about these things. And as I remember, one of my mentors, Lester Sumrall, would say that one day he was going to his friend's house, which is Smith Wigglesworth, and he had a newspaper under his arm, and so he was knocking on the door, and of course Smith opened the door and immediately shut the door. And so he was knocking on the door and said, "What happened?" And Smith says, "You don't bring that newspaper in here." He was so set on making sure that what was going into his eyes and ears was nothing but positive. Now, I want you to know that that'll have a major impact on your life and the blessings that you have, but it'll also impact your health. Do not forget that if you get caught up in something you can't control, if you get caught up in the news and the media and things you feel you can't control, it's going to put your body in fear, worry, doubt. Don't do it. Listen to what I'm telling you. Focus on things that'll make you feel good. When you see a problem, go into your prayer life, go into your praise life, and you can handle it in the supernatural, what you can't handle in the natural. I also have 2 video links at the end of this that you're able to click on, which I believe will give you good insight on what are called T helper and B helper cells, and why when your body has this natural immunity response to different things, it is able to function at a much higher level than anything that can happen artificially, because God is always supreme over anything. And so that being said, I hope you got a lot out of this. Make sure to comment below, hit the like button. I want to make sure that you're engaging in these weekly messages, and I'll see you next time.